Here we are tonight on Dave's Dreaded TV, and we're actually going to be doing some bottling of homebrew tonight. We're going to be doing a counter pressure fill bottling tonight, and we're bottling beers for a couple big competitions coming up. The British Beer Festival by Sods up in Columbus, and the Blue Bonnet down there in Texas, Dallas-Fort Worth area, and we're also getting our beers ready for the AHA Nationals. So we're going to show you some of the things we've actually already started, but we broke out the camera to kind of show you guys what's going on tonight. I'm actually drinking a California Cum. Woody's got finished bottling that. Josie's over here working on the labels and also QC on the putting them on the labels. My buddy Joe back here. Say hi, Joe. Hey. Joe's actually the capper and also the chief bottle washer. So tonight on Dave's Dreaded TV, we're bottling beer. We're going to show you what we've bottled already, and then we're going to do the process, and you'll actually see us do it live on Dave's Dreaded TV. Okay guys, here we are at Dave's Dreaded TV, here showing you the bottles we've already done tonight. This is the entries for the Blue Bonnet. We still got some more for Josie over there, but you'll see Dave's 18 entries he's got ready to go here for the Blue Bonnet. Josie's going to have some really good beers, and over there, we're going to walk a little bit over here to the bar, and over here on the bar, you're going to see the beers we have ready for the British Beer Festival. And it's going to be a good night, and it's going to be a great competition. I'm going to swing over here a little bit to show you the table before we actually get down to bottling. What you'll see over here is you got the bottling, you got the keg, you got the counter pressure filler, and you'll be seeing us go step by step as we go through this through the evening. So this is what we've been doing here at Dave's Dreaded TV tonight, and hope you guys enjoy. Alright guys, here we go here. We're actually going to do a live demonstration of what we brewed. Now let me explain what we got here. One, we got the keg, and what I did is I modified my counter pressure bottling system here for bottling. And before, it didn't have this extra tube where it actually brought the CO2 into the sorry guys, long day, long week work to the keg. So what I did was I would bleed all the air pressure off the keg, none. Then I put about 2-3 pounds on this, and I have air coming into the bottler. And you'll see what that's for in a little bit, and then air going into the keg, and then I have my liquid coming out. Now what that gives us is it gives us a complete circuit, and the pressure and everything is the same. So what we're going to do is we're going to take our bottle. It's been sterilized by Mr. Joe here. Joe, lean down into the camera and say hi.
Hi everybody.
Okay. We're going to put our bottler in there and make sure we got a tight fit. It's got a little rubber stopper in there that kind of fits in. Overflow, so that way it's not going all over the table. Now here's very key important. You want to purge the bottle of air and just get CO2 in there. So I open up the air. It's going into the keg, also coming through the system. I'm going to bleed the valve, and you hear it. Now you've purged all the air out of the bottle, and now you have CO2 in the bottle. So now what I'll do is shut this side off. So I have pressure in here, the same pressure that's in here. So I'm going to open up the liquid valve, and you'll see nothing's actually moving. So what I do then is I slowly open up the release valve, which will release the pressure out of the bottle, and the bottle will start filling up. Now the key is here, it stops foaming. Now you're going to have your beers like Hefeweizen, they're just naturally foaming, and you really got to slow that down. But we got a really good carbonation on this beer, and you'll see the levels filling up nice and slow. And we're going to have a good fill here. Now Joe's going to demonstrate the bottling mechanism here in a minute, and for the way we cap it, and then we'll be good to go. So we're almost full. We've got a little foam here, but that's what the bleed off valve's for. And as you're bleeding it off, you'll see it coming up here. You're coming up, seeing foam, foam, foam right at the top. You stop it, turn off all your valves. Very key. If you don't do that, you have a blow. We're going to pop it, give it to Joe. He puts the capper on there. Now we do a quarter turn and hit again just to make sure it's capped down good. Joe, you may want to show the folks there at home what they're going to see on the cap. See, nice sealed cap. Nice sealed cap. Okay, we're going to do another one. For this particular beer, we need, I think we said we needed 12 for this, so we're good. Do we have 12? Yeah, we got 12. And then in a little bit we're going to show Josie and show you what she does. She's the quality control, and she also prints all the labels off that goes on top of the bottle. It's very important you label your bottles. And I used to use a key, and if you do that and you lose the key, you're screwed. Then you got to figure out what beer you actually meant it to be. So So actually Josie prints off the little labels with actually the name of the beer and the date we bottled it. So it works out really good, especially when you're trying to get your beers ready for competition. Now counter pressure filling will take a little bit longer than normal just bottle conditioning, but what you get there is the beer is ready to go, and you know it's carbonated. So that's all for this portion of the show tonight. Again, Dave's Dreaded TV. Tune in. Also go to my website at www.dd26943.com/ddreaded and check out all the beers and everything. And we're going to start putting up recipes. And I hope you guys enjoy it. And then if you have any questions, email me at ddreaded@dd26943.com. Hey guys, one thing else I wanted to tell you guys is very, very important here. When you're bottling, especially for major competitions, you'll notice this bottle here, there's no raised letters on it. You can get them at your local homebrew shop anywhere from 9, 10, 11 bucks for a case. Don't be cheap. Go ahead and, don't use your Sam Adams bottle that are raised letter and everything, because some competitions will disqualify. So get you a nice, clean, sterile looking bottle. Speaking of sterile, it's one thing I wanted to touch base with you guys on. Remember, you definitely want to make sure you sterilize your bottles with a little iota 4 mixture in water. You can also use Star Sand. Give them a really good rinse. I would recommend purchasing a bottle tree. Bottle tree is really, really nice. It's over my right hand shoulder right there, and I'll get Joe to zoom in over there on that. And what the bottle tree gives you the ability to do is the bottles will dry and drain out and get all the excess water out of it. It won't hurt anything, but it makes it a little bit easier when you're ready to bottle. But the key thing is clean, sterile bottle, no raised letters, perfect. Pick them up at your local homebrew shop, no problem. Another thing too you want to make sure you're getting is sterile water. You'll see here we have the bottle caps. I use the oxygen barrier, essentially keeps the oxygen off the beer. I keep that a little iota 4. And when you're getting ready to label your bottles, one thing I want to recommend you guys do is make sure you get the really good labels on there. You don't want to tape them on. Most competitions will require labels with rubber bands unless they specify in their paperwork. So again, sterile, and you'll be good. Again, this is Dave's Dreaded TV here, and we'll talk to you soon.